Well, hello and welcome back for another day. Today, I'm actually going to do a short video and actually do a small fishing trip to my local pond. I decided that my timing's a little off, so while the weather isn't in the hundreds today, I'd go for a quick fishing trip. And with it, it's actually the first time I'm actually taking all the gear for fishing on the bike, so it gives me an opportunity to kind of see how I need to secure things, especially when I go on my longer rides that are going to be 100 miles, and I don't want anything dropped inside the road for littering or my own personal loss kind of thing. So this is my test run. I'm shaking things out, so not sure how I like it currently strapped, but I'll reanalyze it when I park and get thoughts going on that too. I have a couple different ideas already, and we'll see how they go when I get started. But with that, I also brought my other little mini Insta360 camera with me, so I might see if it's charged up and just hook it up to the hat and show you if there's any fun fishing today. But for that part, most likely won't be talking, so just a heads up now, if I do cut that in, it's just going to be a little bit of music and whatever ambient sound is going on at that time. So with that, we're just doing our nice little ride that we normally do. You've seen this one a few times now already, but yeah, let's get to this little lake. Also decided to actually turn on the GPS just to kind of show my perspective when I am riding. Why I mounted my phone there. I know some people talked about before about like the bike does have like Apple CarPlay and the Android CarPlay, whatever the thing's called, I can't think off the top of my head, where it is supposed to do turn-by-turn directions. I'm not sure if it's Bluetooth, which I never hooked up to the bike, the Bluetooth to the phone, or if it's through the under the back seat there is a compartment for the cell phone to sit in, and there is a charging port back there too. I just don't want to take my back seat off every time I get on and off the bike. I mean, I understand it's a lot safer there because one, it's protected, it's got a little foam around it, it's in a little lock case, and it's underneath the seat, so if something did happen to you, I mean, the phone wouldn't go anywhere. And it's probably weatherproof too back there, because water shouldn't be able to get to it unless I didn't see a drain somewhere that I wasn't aware of. So I mean, in those aspects, it is a good, nice concept of it. I just don't like it's already like if I do something on my screen, it does this half setup, and it gives you that image that the speedometer is turned sideways. So I'm just concerned that it would do something like that, or take up a good portion of the screen if I hooked up the GPS to it. And I just kind of like the screen to be full, so that's just me. You do you. But that's also, when I use my phone, I can do a quick glance and see, I can probably see the turns that are coming up, but I can actually see my full distance and kind of get a visual, and I can see traffic. And I don't know if the bike's GPS system linked through the phone would show me traffic situations coming up. And that's one thing I do like about seeing that. When I know traffic is on its way, I can kind of prepare myself and go, oh shoot, there's something coming up, let me be ready for it, kind of thing. So Yeah, it's just my preference of location. And it kind of gives the bike a dual screen scenario. It doesn't look too out of place in my eyes, just because it's almost continuous. Keep forgetting this is under construction. Oh well. Luckily it's not too far away. So. But yeah, that's how I have the phone mounted and why. On the Harley I had it off to the side and vertical. This one just kind of fits, to me it fits horizontally. I don't know why, it just seems to match better to me. So, preferences of the individual and the rider, which is why everyone's got a different bike and everyone's got a different style. But yeah, I got the top box on the back, which ironically the fishbowl gear is too big to fit in. So I did strap a backpack with all the fishing gear in it and the chair. So I basically made it so I could just do a grab bag. So the top box I can toss my helmet in when I go down to the lake. I know it's locked up for as secure as it can be. And I don't have to worry about leaving it on the ground and having any ants or something crawl into it when I'm trying to fish. And I can leave it on the bike that way easier. But, so yeah. I guess I'd have to figure out, getting another pair of, something of a slip-on shoe. And that way when if I do go to the lakes, or when I do go to the lakes themselves, I can just, it's gonna be fun on the way home, huh? I can walk to the lake edge in not my motorcycle boots. But, yeah, I'm still analyzing that, because everything, and more stuff you plan, the more things you acquire, the more stuff you got to carry back and forth. And you know, part of the whole fishing on the bike was that it's a kind of a minimalistic scenario, so I got to see if that's worth, if the want to outseeds the needs, or if space is too limited and deal with what you got. We'll see. Or like the wife was saying, get our dogs are all like upset because I'm leaving and going out of the house, and they're like, oh, I saw a person with a doggy trailer. Well, wasn't planning on getting a tow hitch, but could have a whole lot more camping gear that way though. Then I really wouldn't be minimalizing in, you know, a full campsite if you're doing trailer fishing. Anyway. Alright, we are at the park. Let's see where we want to set up camp. Well, set up the chair. It's not a campsite. And hope my gear is actually still where I strapped it, which I'll find out when I get off. Luckily at this time of day is very busy. There's a couple people out, it looks like. So I'm not sure how long I'll be out, but hey, you know, it's all about the shakedown anyway. Yeah, looks like the bag stayed in place. So yeah, everything's in this poles, the reels, drink. Threw 2 rock straps on it for now. So I guess we'll continue when I'm on the lake. Well, fishing trip is over, and that gear was fine. Have some changes to do for packing on the bike, but oh, this last 10 minutes, my key was not being seen on my fob, apparently. So I was getting rather frustrated for the last 10 minutes trying to get the bike to start. Oh, I've never had a fob key for a motorcycle before. And I know where the backup key is supposed to touch, and I thought the fob would do the same thing, but it wasn't registering that either, so apparently I'm gonna have to do some research on that about where what's the backup plans for this thing, because if it's not gonna start for me, that's not a reliable vehicle, and that's gonna piss me off. So other than that, it was a nice little fishing trip. We'll see if that video comes out or not on the... I did catch a couple little guys. It wasn't me trying to catch anything big. I mean, it's a park. It's stocked fish. I mean, there's probably some decent ones in there. Not like, 5-10 pound fish, but, a couple pound here and there kind of thing. It was more just trying to see how everything stacked up, got put together, ease of put together, ease of takedown, that kind of stuff. All in all, that wasn't too bad. I do want to change a couple things around, so we'll see how that goes, but yeah, what a surprise. Everything was going good. It's getting a little warm out. Packed up, put all my gear on, and the bike refused to see the damn key. Oh, that just changed my entire freaking outlook of the day now. So, oh, hopefully I make it home safely and don't have any other fiascos happen to me right now. But hey, what's the fun of that, right, world? Of course, I'm also have to see what route I need to take home in the first place, because normally I go that way. Maybe I can turn around up here. Oh, so went from a nice fun video to a now I'm irritable, and wow, that just kind of pissed me off. I just couldn't believe that. I literally watching this little freaking orange light flash on my screen taking like key fob not found, and my key fob being red and that light. I'm like, I've had the bike since January. It's May? I just turned May, didn't it? So you're telling me a key fob battery is only gonna last me frickin' 5 months? Yeah, it's not even 5 months, because they supposedly put in a brand new battery for me when I bought the bike, and I bought it at the end of January. And now it's the very beginning of May, which means the battery in that key fob lasted, if it's truly the battery of the fob, it's lasted me, what, 4 months? If that, that's gonna annoy me. So I guess I'm gonna do some research when I get home now and see if that was truly what it is. I do know there's been some forums talking about, signal to it, but I was in a park. There shouldn't have been anything close enough to it to block the signal. I took my phone off the handlebars so that it wasn't interfering, because I know people said that even having a charger like here on the gas tank can do interference for the key fob. And when I'm riding, it doesn't give me a key fob light. So what the hell blocked the signal from the fob to the bike? Oh no. Wow, what a way for my day to continue, huh? And I still got a bunch of stuff to do at home when I get done with all this. Went from a nice, relaxing, taking it easy to I'm getting thirsty because I didn't bring enough water with me on this trip. And I got a shit ton of other stuff to do, and now I got a bike that I take to work every day, and it might not start for me. That's gonna just piss me off. Oh, okay. Clear the head, clear the mind. Enjoy the ride. And let's not get pulled over for speeding. Okay, so gear setup. I do need to, speaking of gear, I hope it's all back there correctly. I might need to get a mesh set up for it, just to kind of give it a pouch over grab. I do have two, what is it, rock form mounts on it right now, or not mounts, straps holding it in two different places. I just, like, one's strapping it to my luggage box, and the other one's strapping it down to the bike, but I don't know if I want to do maybe, because the backpack I have does have a, come on, the belt app on it, come on. Dude, go! So my original plan was I was going to do the belt loop or the belt strap of the backpack to the top box, and then do the two rock form or rock, I can't think of my mind right now, the two straps I have, and have those go over the top to tie it down. Unfortunately, they're not quite long enough to do a true top over X pattern, and there's nothing really holding it in place on the bag to make sure the straps don't slip. So that's what I was thinking. Maybe if I did a mesh, bungee mesh over the top, and then I could easily do the four corners at a lower height to the straps to the bike, and then do the belly band, the belt strap from the backpack to the top box. And that would give me a few different points of strapping it down. I mean, I guess I could just wrap up all the because right now I have it standing upright, as you saw in the first part of the video. I was thinking I could also, if I really wanted to, lay it down, but I was trying to keep it as least wind resistance as possible, because it's not really heavy fabric. It's not like a canvas bag or something heavier kind of thing, so I could lay it down and strap it easily, then lay it down and make sure all the straps are tied up so I don't get to tires or any moving parts. But yeah, I kind of like it standing upright, just because I feel like it's more wind resistant that way, and it uses my body as a blocker to kind of hold everything in place. So more finagling, but it also gave me a starting point for getting out on trips this summer. As long as the bike starts, little bastard of a thing. So anyway, I think with that, I'll see if I did do a video with the fishing for a few minutes. Whether or not how it looks, don't know yet, because that was on the little portable Insta. So I'll have to see if it even recorded and how it came out, because it doesn't have no monitor on it. But I'll try to, in this part of the video, if I did get it to video to record, it would be already shown. Come on. Come on. So, with that, I'm just gonna clear my head and enjoy the ride. So you be safe, have fun, let me know if you have any trouble starting your bike with one of these things and what I need to look out for. 'Cause I really don't want to carry the spare key on top of the key fob on top of my other keys with this bike. That would annoy me. So, with that, until next time.